Megaupload, 2005. In 2005, the concept of the cloud didn't exist as we know it, but one platform dominated the internet, Megaupload. Founded by the larger-than-life Kim.com, it grew to account for a staggering 4% of all global web traffic. It wasn't a place to organize your spreadsheets. It was a multi-million-dollar empire built on high-speed downloads and, let's be honest, a massive hub for piracy. Megaupload showed the world how easy it was to store and share files online, but its end would be cataclysmic. A dramatic, armed FBI raid in 2012 wiped out the data of millions of users overnight. But its creator's story wasn't over just yet. We'll get back to that. Box, 2005. That exact same year, Box was born. While Megaupload was moving pirated movies, Box targeted a much more lucrative audience: enterprises. They built their business model on corporate security, encryption, and strict regulatory compliance. That's why ultra-regulated sectors like healthcare and finance still use it as their gold standard today. Box never chased viral growth, but it generates billions. Today, they don't care about everyday consumers. They've locked down the corporate sector by deeply integrating enterprise AI and tools like Salesforce or Slack. Dropbox, 2007. Before Dropbox, saving files on the web legally was a tedious mess of manual browser uploads. They fixed it with a ridiculously simple idea: a magic folder on your desktop that synced automatically in the background. This seamless intuition catapulted them to millions of users. However, their historical Achilles heel was their free tier, a measly 2 gigabytes that stayed frozen in time while competitors started giving away 10 times more. Today, to avoid being crushed by Google and Apple, Dropbox has moved away from being just an internet hard drive. They shifted toward digital signatures and advanced tools for creators, offering massive file transfers and video review features that generic cloud services simply can't match. OneDrive, 2007. Originally launched as SkyDrive, it spent nearly a decade as the forgotten cloud service, the one that came pre-installed but nobody actually chose to use. Everything changed in 2014 when a trademark dispute forced a rebrand to OneDrive. Microsoft then executed a masterstroke. They deeply integrated it into Windows and the Office suite. Overnight, millions of workers and students already paying for Word or Excel realized they had a full terabyte of cloud storage included. It's one of the most used clouds on Earth today, out of sheer operating system inertia. Their current play to crush the competition is total integration with Microsoft Copilot, an AI that reads your files, writes automatic summaries, and hunts down data across thousands of documents in seconds. Amazon joined the fray in 2011 with Amazon Drive, but Jeff Bezos and his team treated it like a second-rate product: clunky interface, zero marketing, and completely neglected. The result was predictable. Amazon Drive officially shut down at the end of 2023, admitting defeat in general file storage. However, the company didn't abandon the market entirely. They simply shifted their strategy toward Amazon Photos. To justify the annual Prime subscription, they bundled unlimited, original quality photo storage for free. Amazon no longer competes for your PDFs or spreadsheets, but by leveraging its massive Prime user base, Amazon Photos has become Google Photos' most dangerous rival for photographers and premium users. iCloud, 2011. Apple designed iCloud with a philosophy completely opposite to its rivals. The goal is for you to never notice it exists. It operates quietly in the shadows, automatically syncing photos, notes, and backups across all your Apple devices. This invisibility is its greatest strength and its worst flaw. It works flawlessly within its own ecosystem, but it's practically useless on Android or Windows. On top of that, Apple keeps a notoriously stingy free tier of just 5 gigabytes that fills up almost instantly, forcing users to upgrade. Their current market strategy is bundling. iCloud is now sold inside the Apple One subscription alongside Music and TV+. With phone cameras shooting heavier files than ever, iCloud competes by locking you into its ecosystem. Google Drive, 2012. Google arrived late to the party but disrupted the entire market by offering 15 gigabytes for free, instantly vaporizing the competition. But their real secret weapon wasn't the storage space. It was the native integration of Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. They introduced real-time browser collaboration, completely transforming how companies and universities work. Today, the service has morphed into Google One, merging those 15 gigs with your Gmail and Google Photos to nudge users into paying. Their main competitive edge right now is the Gemini AI. You can now chat directly with your folders, ask the AI to analyze your saved invoices, or draft emails based on your Drive documents. Mega, 2013. In 2013, exactly 1 year after the FBI shut down Megaupload, Kim.com returned with his revenge. To prevent governments from taking down his business again, he introduced a technical revolution: zero-knowledge encryption. Files are encrypted on your device before they ever hit the servers, guaranteeing that neither governments, hackers, nor Mega itself can see what you're storing. To win back a skeptical public, they launched by giving away a massive 50 gigabytes. Today, Mega operates as a serious, secure storage platform entirely independent of its controversial founder, though fierce market competition forces them to keep strict monthly bandwidth limits to protect their infrastructure. pCloud, 2013. While Mega was grabbing headlines with encryption in 2013, a small Swiss company emerged with a business model so bold no one else has dared to copy it: the lifetime plan. You make a single, upfront payment, and that cloud space is yours forever, just like buying a physical external hard drive, but in the cloud. Combined with Switzerland's ironclad privacy laws and a built-in media player that streams your music and videos directly from their servers, pCloud has secured a fiercely loyal user base. Their current strategy works so well that massive corporations looking to cut recurring software costs, like Nike or Instagram, trust them with part of their infrastructure. Proton Drive 2021. Built by the CERN scientists who created Proton Mail, this service is based in Switzerland, placing it strategically outside the jurisdiction of US and EU mass surveillance laws. Their selling point isn't cheap pricing. It's open source code and zero-knowledge end-to-end encryption activated by default from Second One. What does this actually mean? It means you, and only you, hold the key to your files. The code is public to prove there are no backdoors, and the encryption is so tight that not even Proton themselves can see what you store, even if they wanted to. It launched at the perfect time, right when digital privacy shifted from a niche paranoia into a mainstream concern for millions of users. Today, they compete by offering a complete privacy ecosystem: secure email, calendar, password manager, and cloud storage all bundled into one ultra-secure package. Hivenet, 2024. The most recent and disruptive experiment on the horizon is Hivenet. Unlike Google or Amazon, who spend billions building and maintaining massive, energy-hungry data centers, Hivenet proposes a distributed architecture built on blockchain technology. There is no central server. Instead, your files are fragmented, encrypted, and distributed across the unused hard drive space of thousands of ordinary computers owned by everyday users around the globe. It's an eco-friendly and economic play that completely bypasses tech monopolies. While it's still a tiny project today, if the future of the internet embraces decentralization, tomorrow's cloud will look a lot like Hivenet. If this was helpful to you, please subscribe. Every week we explain technology in a straightforward way so you understand what you are using. If you made it this far, the next video is for you. Click right here.